All right. All right, all right. What is up, guys? How do I get that shit off my face? I don't even know what that's bound to. Oh god, what a mess already. Let's see here. I have no idea what it's just bound to. It's been a while since I've tried to make this work. Don't look. Don't look at my settings. It's embarrassing. Um, what is this even like listed in? This? Yeah. No. Maybe? Yes. Item scene. N1? There's no way I press. Oh, I see. Yep, that'll do it. And that'll do it as well. Okay, well, let me delete those, because... Oh, I shouldn't have deleted the visor. Oh, well. Oh, well, here we are. It's Ahsoka Day. I couldn't be happier. I'm a happy little boy. Should I just post this on Twitter? Probably. Let's see what we got. Hold on. How do I even find the stream if I'm not currently? Okay. Oh, look at that. Interesting, interesting. This is all very special. I can hear myself through my phone. I don't know if it's picking that up. That's horrifying. Okay. Twitter, 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 Twitter. All right, now how do people like format these? Red circle. Where is it? I know people. Yeah, there it is. Keep monitoring it until I get sick. Until I get sick. Sick in all caps. All right. That's pretty funny. Um, will it show the thumbnail? All right. I hope that. This is so weird. This is so weird because I've streamed before, but I've never actually been like, okay, I'm going to do this currently. OBS is being a nightmare already. We're just gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. Hold on. Let me pull up the trailer. I see that here's the thing is I don't even know if I'm allowed to show the trailer on stream. I don't know if I'm allowed to have the audio on. I don't know if there's a way for OBS to show my chat. Not that I think I'm gonna have a lot of people chatting, but maybe. Maybe. Maybe it'd be smarter just to pull it up on my phone. Could be. Could be. Let's see. All right, there it is. I've got a lot of notes. I've got a lot of Ahsoka related notes. Window capture or browser? Good. Big choice. Create new. I'm gonna go in browser. I don't know if I've... No, definitely not. Definitely not. I'm supposed to be doing window. Sorry, I'm rambling to myself. I'm really just trying to get OBS to work properly. Yeah, window capture, that's better. Let's see. And then can I crop that? Am I able to crop you? Well, I can minimize it. All right. Oh, that works. Okay. I'm just gonna roll with that. I don't have anything incriminating on my screen, do I? Oh no, but if I... Okay, look at this. Look at that. That's working. Now we're cooking. So I do want to watch it over and over. Because I have notes, and I've got a lot of things that I've noticed. First of all, I love the, hold on, one of the first things they say. We are no Jedi. I have to assume that is in reference to Ahsoka's line in Rebels. I don't know how loud this is, hold on. Is it obnoxiously loud for the stream? Alright, turn it down a bit. I hope that's good. I'm already overwhelmed. Hold on. Let's get this a little bit more centered. There we go. That's pretty good, guys. I dig it. Let's see here. I'm cracking up on my own until I get sick. I think there's a way for me to pull up studio mode. No. Damn you, OBS. How do I docs chat? Oh, look at that. All right, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna have any chatters, but you know, it won't hurt just in case. Is there a way to see stream stats? Docs, stats. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are stats that I don't fully understand. Skipped frames due to encoding lag. All right. Stream live. Well, I'd hope so. Oh, this doesn't tell me my views or anything. This is like CPU usage and shit. That's helpful though. I'm gonna remember that. Okay. Cool. Cool. And how's that work? And that works. All right. You've never dreamed. Oh, hold on. Let's go back. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna install Battlefront or something. Because I joke, but I don't think there's any single way I watched this more than like 4 or 5 times.
Return as heir to the Empire.
As heir to the Empire. Here's the thing, guys. I don't know a lot about Heir to the Empire. I've actually never read it. But I do know it doesn't look like this.
I've spent most of my life fighting.
So I'm curious to see how much this is inspired by the EU, how much this is its own thing.
You and I both know who with this.
She is such a good actress for Hera. Dude, listen.
As ever.
The amount of people who were hard on
Anakin never
like those initial images saying she didn't look like Hera, like she encapsulates Hera perfectly. I'm almost she's like the best animation to live action we've ever gotten. Love him too, that little droid.
As a Jedi, sometimes
Should I watch it in slow motion?
no one else can.
Maybe.
But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Cutting the hair off, legendary. Oh, that's definitely gotta be a nod to Kanan.
Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.
Just gonna browse Twitter while I'm gone.
If we don't stop Thrawn,
Well, see, what I don't fully understand is...
You have no power.
Okay, so this is supposed to be the moment that Ahsoka comes and finds Sabine after he's so cool, after the Rebels finale. Because I had noticed, you know, she doesn't have her like weird staff thing. She doesn't have her white cloak. I don't think it's a deal, but it actually threw me off. I did not realize it was supposed to be the same. Hey,
Past 7 years traveling the world.
I'm not watching this shit.
You see, I'm something.
This off? Thank you. How do I turn that off?
Is inevitable. One must
I promise I'm not this stupid. I'm just a little overwhelmed. Bottom right down here. What if The Force Awakens was awesome? These fucking losers.
I started hearing whispers of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
We are no Jedi. I really love that, dude. That's so hype.
power, such as you've never dreamed.
So what are they? They clearly knew Anakin in some regard,
My life fighting a war.
right? Like,
That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one.
You and I both know who could help you with this.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
oh, this is so exciting though, for real.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine. You never
See, when did
easy for me.
that happen? Okay.
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can.
He's such a good actor for Ezra. I'm really trying to figure out the order.
Nice haircut.
So this is when she okay, hold on. So all of like this is from before the Rebels epilogue. I guess that makes sense. I kind of assumed Ahsoka just, you know, disappeared after the Rebels epilogue, but I guess she really did. She confronted Sabine like, hey, guess what? I'm outie. You know, can you blame her though? I get it. I'm curious to see her motivations now though, because my assumption was always sorry, I'm trying to recollect my thoughts here. My assumption was always she just vanished to go find Ezra and Thrawn on her own. Well, maybe that's still what happened. So she it could be she goes in to find Ezra. She says, oh, hey, I can't find Ezra. This sucks. And then cut to, you know, next thing we see is the
Regardless of her
Rebels epilogue.
Buckle up.
And that's where the series starts. It seems kind of... I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because that was the whole reason, that was the implication at the end of Rebels, was that she's coming to... recruit Sabine, I suppose. So, I mean, it just makes me wonder what she was doing this whole time. Maybe she knows where they are? Maybe not. Where's that shot of Thrawn, dude?
If we don't stop Thrawn,
There he is. He is one ugly motherfucker. Listen, guys, I love Lars. I campaigned for Lars Mikkelsen to be the actor portraying Thrawn since day one. Way back when Rebels was airing. I'm like, when Thrawn comes to live action, because we all knew he was, it was only a matter of time. I was like, I want this to be the guy. Because he was modeled after him. The voice is so perfect. But now, listen, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm not. Because he looks good enough. He passes totally. Like that's Thrawn. I'm convinced. But it's not the Thrawn I envisioned, but it's the one I have to now accept. Should I turn this down a little bit? Yeah, there we go. That might be a little bit better. He's not perfect. It's okay. He didn't need to be perfect. I think as I watch more of the series, he will look more perfect. Well, I'm curious to see if he's like even in the series. Like he obviously will be, but to what extent, right? Because they are keeping the plot of this. Well, Lucasfilm has gotten so stingy. Not stingy. What's the word? They really keep their plot details under their fucking thumb, don't they? Ever since the episode 7 trailer, it's like, nope, we don't want you to know a damn thing. Which is good. I prefer it like that, but it makes speculating a little bit harder, doesn't it? Because I saw somebody say that this is probably a flashback. And in retrospect, I agree. Because I can't see him still wearing his Grand Admiral uniform if he's out in the unknown regions with Ezra. God, you know, fighting Grisks, hopefully. That would be dope. But regardless, well, maybe, because he's part of the Shadow Council. Or is he? I mean, they want him to be, but he's only sending Pelion. Dude, it's a lot, man. It's a lot to take in, bro. There's a lot to consider. It's really hard to properly like appreciate or properly speculate, especially just how much we've been handed with this trailer, because it is a lot. I was kind of hard on it at first. I said right out the gate the trailer was mid. I think a lot of that stemmed from just how disappointed I was that it's just a lot of the teaser footage again.
Will be in vain.
All right, that's bad.
You have no power.
All right, there we go.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
He knew Anakin, so he's from the Clone Wars. Like he's from the Jedi Order.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Once a rebel, always a rebel. It's silly, but better than going frame by frame for me, because I'll get stuck in the same frame and go for hours. And back to the top. All right.
It's inevitable.
Was that?
One must destroy.
Hold on. Okay, maybe we will go frame by frame. Because who is this pulling into this New Republic cruiser? This is not frame by frame. This is by 5-second chunks. Are you shitting me? All right. Hold on. Let's go slower. Is that them pulling into the New Republic cruiser? No, I thought that might have been the same ship back there in the back, but it's not. Or is it? No, it's not. It's weird that they're with the Empire? Are they with the Empire? Can I turn my background music up? Do I even have background music? Oh no. Alright, hold on. Let me get some background music going for you guys. Media source? No, no chance. Audio input? Maybe. No, definitely not audio input. We're gonna go media source. BGM. Call that bad boy BGM. I'm just worried this won't loop. Oh, you can loop it. Oh, we love that. Let's see if I can find the actual music. No chance. I might not have it anymore. I think I lost it. It's okay. But hey, it's not ideal. I had music that I really liked. Oh, you know what I had been doing? Hold on. Fuck this. Fuck your music source. Cancel. BGM, be gone. Let's just go do Star Wars Lo-Fi. Is that okay? Am I allowed to do that? I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. It's okay. Nobody's watching this shit. All right. There we go. And now I don't have to worry about some awkward silences. Is that too loud for you guys? I actually have no idea how loud that music is. I'm gonna assume it's not too bad. Oh, but my alright, now if I talk, how down does that bring it? Pretty significant, but I can Alright. Alright, we're playing with settings. We're gonna get used to this eventually. Playback speed, no, how do I turn on loop? You used to be able to loop YouTube videos. Oh, look at that. All right. So I don't think I assumed they weren't with the Empire, right? I kind of assumed they were their own thing, because if they're with the Empire, then we have to figure out which faction they're with. Because I don't think they'd be with... Well, first of all, they're definitely not with the First Order, right? Because First Order's off doing who knows what. Do they represent Thrawn? Does Thrawn have these ex-Jedi with him? These Dark Jedi with him? Why would he? Where's Ezra? Like... Is Ezra the one who like helped seek these guys out? Why are they working with them? I'm still adamant that the Grisks are involved in this in some capacity. Like they have to be, right? I'm gonna drive myself crazy with the Grisk shit, because here's what's gonna happen is the show is going to come and go, and there's going to be not a single Grisk in sight. Not that they need to be in the show, I just need it to not, like, them to not be in the show. That's horrible. I see the Grisks as a significant end game for this era of Star Wars storytelling. Do I think they're necessarily going to... They're definitely not going to be the antagonists of this series or anything crazy like that. They might not even be the antagonists of the Filoni movie or like this, but I think this buildup is where they're going to go. The fact that the Filoni movie is coming out within the same few years as what was literally described as a movie set in the New Jedi Order era. It's like, okay, New Jedi Order is Vong. We're not doing Vong, we're doing Grisks. So it's like, it's gotta be the Grisks, man. I don't know, I don't think they'll be in this. But if the show ends and we see Thrawn and Ezra, by the way, I'm almost anticipating us to not see Thrawn and Ezra until the final episode, unless it's in a flashback. But if we get there and it's Thrawn and Ezra and they're like, oh no, you guys don't understand. We've been fighting these other guys. Like, no, like, Ahsoka, you don't know what you're doing. There's some bad dudes. Like I'd be like, okay, that's good enough for me. Or like it's a misunderstanding, and then the series ends. I could kind of see that. Would they end it on a cliffhanger though? So what is this? I'm kind of browsing Twitter while I'm doing this, just because people are making insights that I'm not so good at. Some people are saying that lady might be a Night Sister. Well, okay, why is the Lucasfilm text red? There's a lot going on. Who is that? Thrawn's heir to the Empire. I love that they they capitalize heir to the Empire. Like it's so on the nose. Let it be on the nose, though. We like on the nose. I like on the nose at least. You'll never see me complaining about Star Wars product being too on the nose. So what is this? Okay, let's analyze. Okay. So we have the two Dark Jedi, and we have the woman that Ahsoka fought in Mando Season 2. I see people saying now she might be a Night Sister. I completely vibe with that. I think that would make a lot of sense. I could see it. I could see it. There some sort of map. Oh, it's a map to Thrawn? Because that's a map. That's a map for sure. I think all of this like imagery that people have been assuming was the world between worlds, I think the deeper implication might be that this whole series is about a map to the Outer Rim. The Outer Rim, excuse me, the unknown regions. That's the vibe I'm getting, personally. Alright, I see people pointing out that, Thrawn's, ranking plate is incorrect. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Why are people so much better at speculating than me? It's so emasculating. Dude, these Star Wars lo-fis, dude, that they've been uploading to the YouTube channel, they go hard, especially this High Republic one. Who are you? Okay, next thought. What if... Because this is unusual, right? This is a very unusual setting. Well, I was gonna say, what if they're trying to... they're currently with Thrawn, representing Thrawn, and they're trying to get out of the unknown regions, right? Because that's... For me, but that doesn't make any sense. But for me... Oh, who are those people? Who are those people? Hold on, who the hell are you? Interesting. Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. Just kidding. But imagine. Fucking scream. Don't even. I think Luke will almost definitely play a role in this series. If not a minor one, then a major one. But that's neither here nor there. He's not in the trailer, so I'm not gonna go on a Luke rant like I am my special little risk rant. Who are those people? Okay, anyway, I was gonna say, this looks like it could be the unknown regions straight up. I'm wondering why, if they have the ability to come and go from the unknown regions, why they haven't yet. What is Thrawn doing? What is he up to, bro? If it's really about fighting the Grisks, to me, fighting the Grisks is the only reason I could see Thrawn adamantly staying in the unknown regions with Ezra, personally. My brother and Crest, what if those are Eli Vanto and Ezra Bridger standing right there, watching this go down? Well, maybe, because is this Republic? Because I don't think it's Imperial. Is this Imperial? I'm so bad at this. Figuring out the timeline is the hardest part, right? Because when do they attack the Republic? Is that then? No, those are just A-Wings. It's just a shot of the Republic. On what planet, though? Chopper grunting. Okay. So I love this. I love the New Republic not willing to step up. It's exactly what we see in Bloodlines. I love this characterization of Mon Mothma, where we just have to accept that she is going to be, her philosophies are going to be flawed. I'm totally cool with that. I, in fact, like it. I think it makes her a more interesting character, because I like seeing what made her a strong leader during the rebellion is what makes her, not necessarily a weak one, but a flawed one for sure in the New Republic era. So is Thrawn just trying to build an army? Could he just be building a first order like of his own? Could that be it? Is he's just trying to buff up his Imperial like sources? No, because then why would the Shadow Council, why would he be without the Shadow Council then? Like, where would he be getting these resources from if not the Shadow Council? Maybe the Ascendancy. Okay, maybe the Ascendancy. I roll with that. But then to what end? Because the Ascendancy has no interest in taking over the galaxy. Hera seems convinced, though, that Thrawn is working on behalf of evil. So unless she's wrong, which she might be. Dude, new Godzilla information's coming out too. Oh, I get so distracted. Is this the trailer? Oh, there's a Godzilla trailer. Alright, whatever. I'll watch that on my own time. Sorry, I get so distracted. I'm so all over the place. Yeah, she seems to know something that we as an audience don't. I want to know why she thinks it's imperative that they quote-unquote stop Thrawn. Like, what is Thrawn doing? What does Hera know? Because I'm not convinced. If I knew, I mean, listen, if I was in Hera and Ahsoka's shoes, I'd be like, oh, he's out there in the unknown regions, like, beating the shit out of Ezra on a daily basis. Collecting resources to come and kill us all. But in reality, we know that Thrawn's respect for the Empire is like baseline at best. Like, he doesn't really give a shit. He might have been an Imperial officer, but that was always to his own benefit rather than the benefit of the Empire. So I still cannot see him collecting resources just to attack the galaxy. Like what's the point? He doesn't care about the Empire. Who's this for, you know? She's probably just fighting the Grisks, bro. I can't get over it. Nobody seems to appreciate that he's just out to get the Grisks. This is fun. I like streaming. Okay. Is that enough of that? Should I? It is a good trailer. It's so... I almost wish we got less information, as crazy as it sounds. I know that sounds insane, but I'm like... I almost wish this was like our first look at the like Ezra and like the Rebel stuff up close. I'm so excited, bro. Rebels coming out was like my favorite time to be a Star Wars fan. Also, I want to know what astromech model that is. I love him very much. And so just seeing Rebels get closure after like so clearly setting up the future of everybody's stories, you know, that was huge. And now here we are. Rebels, I think I saw Rebels is almost like 10 years old, which is crazy. That's so sad. That's so scary. I'm getting so old. I was in college watching Rebels. No. No. This can't be happening. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger. There we go. So I'm kind of slouching, but I want to feel, I want my presence to be felt. There we go. It's a frightening prospect that Rebels is as old as it is, but it's exciting, bro. You know, that's something I was so excited about when they quote unquote rebooted Star Wars with the new continuity that is. Obviously they didn't reboot Star Wars, but was this sense of long form storytelling that no other franchise does. And to quickly compare Star Wars to the MCU and where Star Wars goes right and constantly keeps my attention, that the MCU fails, is the MCU is, at the end of the day, one big narrative. Where it's every character that you have ever met is going to be important to the climax of this like arc, right? Star Wars doesn't do that. Star Wars is like, here are these characters, you're going to meet them, you're going to love them. They are not going to get their climax. We are going to ignore them for 10 years. Realistically, after Rebels ended, 5 years, whatever. We're going to ignore them for half a decade. And then we're going to bring them back and give them that climax. But also they're part of this new story. And, you know, we didn't need Ahsoka and Kanan and Ezra in episode 9, you know what I mean? Because that's not their story to be a part of. Despite the name, ironically, the MCU feels less like a universe and more like a linear story, while Star Wars is the one that feels like a cinematic universe. It's multiple stories that intertwine, rather than the MCU feeling like almost like a chapter book where, yeah, each chapter follows a different character, but it's a chapter book with beginning, middle, and end nonetheless. You don't get that with Star Wars. Was that like a good YouTube Shorts length? Can I upload that as a YouTube short? Anyway, that's why I think. And that's a clean cut. I'm gonna remember I have that. I don't know if this is recording though. I know I'm live, but I don't know if I'm. Oh no, I wasn't recording. I was just streaming. Alright, that's fine though. Actually, that's handy right there, having on OBS. So I keep talking about like OBS. I know it's not necessarily riveting for a lot of people. What if I did this? How we feeling about that? I'm gonna get real close. Hold on. Does that work? Oh, oh, go back. There we go. No. There we go. That kind of works. That was my intention with putting the monitor there from day one, but I was like, oh, will I ever actually use that? For like watch-alongs and stuff, I feel like that's that's kind of cute. I like that being there. Hold on, let me pull up paint.net. Turn that into make that transparent. I bet I can make that look even better. I bet you I can make this look really good. Hold on. Hold on. I hate to minimize this, but where did I just put that flippin' background, bro? Whatever. I'll do it next time. I'll do it next time. This is what I mean, but when I say I get just absolutely distracted. You know, to a fault. I wish it wasn't the way it was, but I do be getting distracted. Is coming. It's not the only thing. Okay, pause. Okay. No. What is this? What is going on here? Where are they? Because all that tech and stuff wasn't there when he was there with the other woman. What was it? Am I wrong? No, definitely not. Okay, so what is this place, right? It's... If I were just to piece together, like, a crack ship, like a crack pipe theory... Crack pipe, crack ship? I don't know. Okay, so that's not Imperial. That's like their own ship? There's so much to take in, dude. What I think. But what the hell's this? Oh my god, look. What the hell, bro? What the hell? Yeah, no, that's related. I thought that was kind of just like a thing of like, oh, here's... some ancient Jedi stuff. Alright, here's what I think the story is. I think Ahsoka and these Dark Jedi are in a race to find Thrawn in the unknown regions. And this right here is some sort of ancient, like, force map or something that will help them navigate the unknown regions to find Thrawn and Ezra. I think that's what we're seeing right here, is them activating it for the first time. Power such as you've never dreamed. Bro, what? I bet she's using Night Sister magic to activate it. Is he talking about...
Such as you've never dreamed.
Is he talking about... He could just be talking about Night Sister power. So let's say they're like siphoning. They're like using this like. How many episodes is this? So, okay. The fact that they've like set up a bunch of tech. Oh my god, that's a poor Gil. Oh. Look. Up here. Look, look, look. That's a space whale, bro. Okay. So, to me, that confirms that theory. I really do think that this is some sort of spot that is used to, maybe an ancient spot that was used to create hyperspace lanes or to discover new hyperspace lanes by watching the space whales. That's where I'm sitting with this. They find it before Ahsoka does. Ahsoka comes and confronts them. she's so smug. What a bitch. Just kidding. We love you, Ahsoka. We love you, Ahsoki. Oh, hey. All right, sorry, got an email. Important business. Yeah, I really think they beat her there. This could even be like the climax, honestly. No chance. No, the real truth. Okay, let's be real. All of these shots are from the first 2 episodes. 150%. I know Lucasfilm all too well at this point. 100% this is all from the first 2 episodes. I don't know why I even let myself get that in my head. Who's the Inquisitor? I didn't even get to the Inquisitor yet, bro. I don't think Inquisitor matters, though, if I'm gonna be honest. I think it's just some nonsense. Poopy caca. Okay. So I'm sticking by what I said. I think they have this ancient way of tracking hyperspace by watching the portals. And everybody's like, here's how we're gonna find Thrawn. We are going to track the space whale that carried him away with Ezra, and we're going to go meet up with them. And the show is going to be a race between these freaks and Ahsoka and Sabine and Hera to get there first. Now the question is, our friend here, the person we're now assuming is a Night Sister, just cuz, why not? It makes things more interesting. She knows where Thrawn is. She's working with Thrawn actively in Mando. And if these bozos aren't already working with Thrawn, then like who are they? She is so hot. Can I just like? All right, I'm not gonna go there. Interesting. So what even are those dark... What is the deal with those Dark Jedi, bro? How long have I been going? Almost an hour? I'll go another 10 minutes. Nice, cute little hour-long stream. We'd love that, dude. I've never done that. Yeah, no. Like, listen, guys, this is gonna be huge. I mean this in the best way possible. To me, a lot of current Star Wars content doesn't feel like Star Wars. That being said, I love all Star Wars content because it doesn't always feel like Star Wars. That to me is what makes a lot of what we get special. And if Mando fell, or if I just dropped my fucking ring. There we go. Sorry, scratching my toes. Just kidding. If things like Andor felt any more like Star Wars, it would lose a lot of its charm, at least as far as like tone and stylistic choices and settings. To me, this feels like Star Wars. I know we've always said, a lot of people have always said, I know that times changed a little bit, but Filoni just gets it, bro. He just gets it. You know, he just gets it. I'm so excited, dude. Most excited I've been for a Star Wars project since, you know, any of the sequels. This is the first one where it feels like, oh, this is like theatrical. This is like a moment for Star Wars. Not that Mando and stuff wasn't, but you know, Mando was always, at least especially the early season 1, before season 2 came and like introduced it to the larger galactic narrative. Mando was very specifically a side story, right? But this is a part of like, not the Skywalker saga per se, but the quote-unquote main saga. It concerns the state of the galaxy. Does that make sense? And Mando didn't really have that going for it until season 2 and 3. And even season 3, I think we all knew was going to be less of that, as it did in season 2. And same as Book of Boba Fett, and especially same as Andor. I think we all knew. So this is the first premiere that we're getting, where it feels like we're going into it knowing that this is the next big step. We're getting live action Thrawn, guys. Listen. Little 17-year-old Harris would have never saw this coming. Never. You know, I've been keeping up with the new canon since it started. My first Star Wars book was Tarkin. And I picked it up specifically because I had heard that they were rebooting, quote unquote, rebooting Star Wars, rebooting the continuity, that is. And I was like, oh, this might be a good time to get into the larger Star Wars narrative, the wider, you know, the EU, for the extended universe. Not Legends EU, but just the EU in general, like books, comics, video games. And I feel like I could speak for a lot of us, that is, a lot of the people who also started so early with the new canon. When I say this is the most vindicating, gratifying and satisfying time to be a fan of Star Wars, at least for somebody in my boat, man. Seeing Thrawn on the big screen after reading the Zahn trilogy. Sorry, not the, you know, obviously not the Heir to the Empire trilogy, but and seeing it come together with Rebels and seeing it come together with what we've learned from the books, and like it's just a time to be alive, dude. And this is just based on like the general knowledge stuff, like just the fact that we're like, yep, Thrawn's the next big bad, just like we always knew he would be. You know, from the moment we saw this getting set up with that first Thrawn book, it's been leading. You know, this is it. It's happening. I had this similar reaction to episode 9. And episode 9 is not my favorite in the world, but wow, did it feel good to see Exegol and know that that's what the Emperor was planning. And listen, I'm not going to pretend they had planned this all from the start, but the way it just all falls into place so neatly. There's no other franchise in the world that does what Star Wars does, and that's why I love it so much, and that's that Star Wars energy, you know? Oh, it's just so... Vindicating is really the best word. It's like, hey, all that time you spent on Star Wars, guess what? It's not wasted, because we're rewarding you with more Star Wars. And in another, what is it, 3 to 5 years, when we're watching that Filoni movie, I'm gonna be saying the same thing all over again. I'm gonna be saying, wow, all this, oh my god, we're seeing, you know, Ahsoka's little buddy from the series on the big screen. We've been waiting for so long. And that's just a cycle. I love the cycle. And so, and stuff that's introduced in this show is going to get its spin-off books, and then those spin-off books are going to tease stuff for even farther in the future. You know, you'll love it, bro. You'll love to see it. I think that's all I got in me for now, guys. I don't know if I got a single viewer during this, but, you know, I had a good time doing it, so I think I'm going to start doing this more and more. I've gotten a lot better about just getting over the nerves, right? Getting over the nerves, pressing the go live button. It's not like nobody's in here anyway. It's like, what is there to be nervous about? But yeah, for now, guys, thank you for watching. If anybody joined me, I haven't looked at the view count a single time. I assume we've been at a solid 0. Maybe 1 with the couple times I pull it open on my phone just to check my audio. But, you know, bye.